another week running. I don't even know. I've lost count at this point, guys. We are very, very consistent. There's nothing else you can see as consistent in Winnipeg. Thank you guys for all the support and staying with us. Today, I have replaced Jboy with two very beautiful ladies. Thank you, Enny. Thank you, Michelle, for coming. How you guys feeling?
Hi, we feel good.
So who's the shy one between the two of you?
Enny's
the shy one.
Both of us.
You're shy too.
Not really, but it takes me a while to get comfortable. So I'm a bit shy right now.
A bit shy. Like how, out of 10, how shy?
6.
6.
Yeah.
How about you, Enny? Outside is like I'm shy.
She's just shy.
No, but hopefully, I hope we're going to have like a real fun episode and just have this conversation. So just to quickly start it, just introduce yourself, tell us about yourself, just something small, just to pepper them. Who are we meeting today?
Enny. Older than me. Okay, hi guys. My name is Michelle. I am a content creator and I am an influencer, a YouTuber, and I'm a business owner and I'm a student of E12 and that's what else you want to know.
As much as you can give us. I mean, I think that's fine. That's good. Just one person. Okay.
Jack of all trades.
Jack
That's
of
what
all
she
trades.
is.
That's pretty much everything I
believe if she remembers, she will add more during the episode. You see guys mentioning you're a business owner as well. Tell us about your businesses, the name, what's it about?
My business is Enny's Hair. We've been going since last year, almost 2 years now. Thank God.
Oh!
Business have grown a lot, and I thank my friends and family
for all the support and everything. That's cool.
Because without them, the business was not going to be.
Woo! So is this a shout out to Michelle or?
Yeah, shout out to Michelle, friends, Faith.
Okay.
Shout out to Michelle. Thank you.
we're trying to make sure she says that part right.
My family, everyone.
No, that's mad.
Even
that's
my
mad.
Customers.
All right, Michelle, what do you have for us?
My brand is Michelle Beauty. It is a makeup brand.
Oh yeah.
I started when I was 16.
Okay.
I can't remember the year, but I know that I was 16 turning 17. I launched on my 17th birthday.
Okay.
What else did you say?
It's like, please give me the expo.
I actually can't remember what you asked. That's just the brief.
Let's talk about your business.
Now,
what else do you
Michelle
want to tell?
Beauty, we're a makeup brand, a growing makeup brand, hopefully, to get bigger someday. But yeah, we carry products like glosses, eyeshadow, makeup basically. Okay. But yeah, that's just the gist of it.
I feel you. And when you started, were you guys in Winnipeg when you started this, your businesses?
Oh, I was in Nigeria.
Oh, you started it from Nigeria? How about you, Enny?
Started in Winnipeg.
Yeah. When did you guys come to Winnipeg? How long have you been in Canada?
I came to Winnipeg 2018, August.
2018 August.
Yeah.
How about
I've been
you?
here for quite a while. October 2013.
Wow. Jesus. She has experienced 9 winters.
Yeah.
9 winters in Winnipeg.
I feel like the worst winter since I've gotten here was in 2014.
2014.
Got to almost minus 70.
Minus what?
Minus 70.
Jesus. This place is not for human beings.
I swear it's for polar bears.
I just swear. What are we even doing in Winnipeg?
They didn't close down anything.
But you went. Enny is very ambitious. She'll go to school.
And is this true? Me, I wouldn't be going to school at minus 7. Why wouldn't they close everything down? Who is coming outside? Why are you even outside?
They're used to it. The weather is always bad.
That's
maybe
crazy.
5 times during that year.
What did you say?
Maybe 5 times during that year. They only closed down 5 times during that year. And I'm like...
Winnipeg. And I would see me thinking minus 20 something was even bad, minus 30.
They're all bad.
They're all bad. At the end of the day, they're all bad. Let's not even try and... But Winnipeg is... Winnipeg, I was saying winter does. Let's not change the whole thing into
winter is another episode.
Yeah,
we can't start talking about winter now. We're not going to end.
We will not end because Winnipeg, that's what it's known for, right? And then
Winterpeg.
Winterpeg. That was literally the first thing I heard when I came here in 2018 January. So the first thing once I landed, and then the person that came to pick me was like, welcome to Winterpeg.
And the sad thing is that before I came here, nobody told me
No,
that.
but I'm telling you.
I thought
They
I was
never tell
coming,
you.
for greener pastures.
I thought
But,
exactly.
I didn't know that I was coming.
I was coming from
like on my way back from the airport, I was just looking at, is this abroad? like, what's this? I was so confused, but at the same time, I was happy. But like, I was confused because I don't know, I had a vision and I didn't, like, it wasn't this.
Yeah, it wasn't this. Winnipeg
Yeah.
wasn't the because when I came here, I was just like, okay, at first, my first it was snow. Oh yes, I've made it.
My first snow was very exciting.
It was very
I was like, oh
exciting.
my
Okay,
god,
snow, but
0
then-
degree. I was taking snaps and putting the like, oh wow, 0 degrees.
Exactly, but then as soon as I stepped out of the car, I was like, no, this place is not for
Yeah.
human beings. But what can we do? We're in Winnipeg. So the thing about Winnipeg is like, people just say that's all like Winnipeg is known for. Like at least that's all we talk about. It's like it's cold, and like you can't get. There's nothing that happens here. But like that's why we started this podcast, and I've said it so many times on this show, guys. Everyone knows that we started it because we want to just meet interesting people that are actually doing it, despite the fact that it's cold. And you guys are here. You guys mentioned your business. Annie says she's an athlete. You are a content creator. Like, how do you guys even, when it's cold, how do you even stand up? Because for me, I don't know about you. Once it's cold, I'm out. I don't know how to do anything when it's cold. I'm on my bed the whole day. So how do you guys do? What inspires you to keep going and keep pushing and keep doing the wonderful things you're doing?
First of all, like genuinely, the cold actually gets to me a lot sometimes. Like it actually like gets me down. I thrive better when it's sunny, but at the same time, like most of the time here, like probably 50, maybe 80% is cold. So
Exactly.
like I had to stop, depressed. Like stop depressed.
Stop the
Sorry, I had to stop being depressed. Like I had to like get my, I had to like Michelle get up.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you just ignore my blunder? Like I
No,
can see you laughing at me.
I'm sorry, we can't
But
ignore
yeah,
it. It's
but
on the
yeah, I had
internet
to like
forever.
stop, just being. I don't know. I just had to stop being sad. Like I just
Yeah.
had to stop wallowing in my sadness. That's
I
how to
feel you, I
describe
feel you.
it. So I had to like learn how to be disciplined. I'm like, okay, it's cold today, but like I want to do this, and I try my best to do it. And sometimes if I can't, I don't beat myself up. But like
Yeah.
I know that I tried. So like I think the number one thing that has worked for me so far is like self-discipline. Like I always have to be disciplined. Like what I do. I have to be out there.
Yeah.
So like I can't keep like blaming the weather that the weather is bad. I can't do this. So like I have to get up and do the work. So
That's
what
smart,
keeps me
good.
going is discipline, and I know where I want to be. I know that I'm not going to be in Winnipeg for like years to come. So I
Exactly.
wouldn't let Winnipeg stop me from like getting to where I want to be. So yeah.
Mad. Annie, can you top that?
Yeah, that's actually the main focus for every business person. I hope so. Like where you're looking at where you're going to be in future. You're not looking at right now. You're looking at, okay, this is where I want my business to be. This is where I want me as a person to be. So you won't just be stagnant and be like, oh, because of the weather today, I'm not going to do anything.
Yeah, that's exactly, and that's what a lot of people, I think Jboy too can attest to that. A lot of times when we speak to people, they pretty much say things around those lines like, you can't just be blaming the city forever because we are here now and maybe you're not in New York or you're not in Toronto. Let's just use Toronto, and because that's where everyone wants to be. Oh, I want to be in Toronto, but you can't just be blaming it forever, right? You just have to get up and do something.
I don't want to be.
Oh
in
yeah,
Toronto.
why not?
I don't know. Toronto is too busy for me.
Yeah, I think
It's
Jboy
just too
said
crowded.
that before.
Yeah,
It's
like
crowded.
coming from a calm city like this, like just the transition is a
It's
lot.
going to be a lot.
Yeah.
I
So
feel you.
yeah.
So it's just too crowded for you, and you prefer this more quiet.
No,
like,
not like Winnipeg,
not
but
as-
like I'll prefer.
oh, not like we're still not
For-
defending
for
Winnipeg.
me-
Okay.
For me, I think I would like to live in Vancouver,
Same.
Oh, I see.
Or like
I see. I've been to
Alberta,
Vancouver. It will fit you
but
people.
not Toronto.
What do you mean by to visit us?
I can't say it on air. But no, for real. Like that's actually true. Like Vancouver is not as busy as Toronto, but it's still a lot better than Winnipeg.
Yeah.
So, and it's interesting that you guys mentioned that point about like getting up and doing your thing. How about like, because another major issue people say is like they talk about how, okay, I want to, for example, let's use our last couple of episodes, we spoke with a photographer and then we asked him, okay, did you do it by yourself? How did you meet more people? Then he spoke about how there's no one else doing things. So in your own line of business, how did you meet more people? Like, for example, Annie, how did you meet Michelle? How did you meet more like-minded people that are trying to grow their business and do, You know, because people say that in Winnipeg, nothing is happening, no one is doing anything. So how did you get up and meet more people?
Well, for me, I think I was braiding hair before I started like my business
Okay.
at all. What made me start my business was actually Michelle was one of the people that encouraged me to start
Oh,
my
Michelle
business.
has been okay, you've been the right
Like it was
on the
something
right
I
hand.
wanted to do, but I was like, you know what? I can't compete with expression. I can't compete with this. But she like kept pushing me. I was like, I don't have to think about the other people that are already in the market. That I just have to think about myself and what I know is good for my brand. The main reason why I started the extension line was because I was struggling with like
Other
the
brands.
other brands
Yeah.
to like braid people's hair. I think I have a video of me struggling with Absat with trying to pull the extension and like yeah, that's just basically what started Enny's
Enny's
hair.
Okay.
So from there we graduated into like hair care products.
She said they graduated.
They moved up though. It's still the same thing.
They've graduated. They've elevated.
See, Michelle, we already have a video, a clip of your own
Please,
blunder.
can you, like-
there's no
Can you,
like
like,
nothing.
that one was too bad.
Don't worry, we have it forever. So don't try and say anything. Sorry, any you were saying.
So we now have hair care products,
Yeah.
like other type of extension, and like we have our products in Nigeria too, not just even Winnipeg.
Oh yeah, international.
Yup.
International.
I'm
That's
hoping
crazy.
for the business to be bigger than it is.
You know.
Like,
Exactly.
the whole of Africa.
Oh
even
yeah, I love
UK,
that. I love
London, everywhere, like
that. All around the world.
all around
Global.
the world, basically. But
That's nice to hear.
Michelle is the first person that encouraged me in my business, and I really appreciate her for that.
Yeah.
Oh,
thanks.
Michelle, there's so much positive
Thanks.
things about it. Don't blush too much. So how about you? So you just go around encouraging everyone you see. Is that what you're about?
Basically, yeah, like I believe in like growing together. Like I
Yeah.
really don't want anybody around me to not grow. So I love seeing like my friends grow, and my friends love seeing me grow as well. So it's a mutual thing, you know. They help me grow, and you know
Yeah.
we just help each other. That's basically it.
Oh, that's cool. So like, and I have a special, like more specific question for you, Michelle. It's like, I have this theory, right, where no matter the stage you're starting in life, like it's still, I feel like there's still a lot of work to get you to where you want to be
Yeah.
at. Because some people see some other people and be like, oh no, this person has a privilege. This person has had an advantage, so it's
Yeah.
easier for them. But I don't think it's easy for anyone.
Yeah.
So I want you to so my question is like how, because you are more, let me just say more famous, or at least you have,
Yeah, we thank God.
we thank God for the, like, you get what I'm trying to say,
Yeah.
right? So how would you say your own journey has been? Because I feel your journey would be more like
Yeah.
different from a lot of other people's own. So
Yeah.
would you say that you had, like, yours is easier, or how you describe your own journey? Because I feel like people see it as, once you have an advantage, it's a lot easier for you.
I wouldn't say mine is like it was easier because I really don't know other people's
Yes,
like
yeah.
journey, so I wouldn't know like because I really don't have what to compare it to. But like I'm grateful for the privilege, you know. I'm grateful for my mom because like I had a platform because
Yeah.
like I had my mom to ride on, but like at the same time I could have easily like just be like, oh, I just want to remain like my mother's daughter, but I wanted to make a name for myself. I wanted people to be like, oh,
Facts.
Michelle's mom, you know. Like I wanted to be like Michelle. I wanted to, like Michelle to be a brand of his own. Michelle Beauty to be like a brand separate from that.
Yeah,
so like
facts.
you know, I had to try my best to that.
And exactly, and that's like very encouraging to see, because even though you started at a particular point, that's no, you didn't want, like, I loved what you said, you didn't want to be like that same point.
Yeah.
You still looked up and you say I wanted to build and get to somewhere. So that's why you're like, you know what, I'm here, thank God, but I still want to move. And then that's how it is for everyone. Like, we're all at a particular place and we want to move up. So it's just keep moving, keep doing things to get you forward, right? And I love how you said how you mentioned, like, okay, there was a time you were struggling, and rather than just be like, you know what, I'm struggling, that's the end of it, you kind of made a plan and be like, okay, I'm re-strategizing,
Yeah.
I'm doing something, whatever. So it's nice to hear all these things from you guys. I mean, obviously, I don't know much about the makeup and hair business. Unfortunately, I can't relate to much of that. But like, how is that working in Winnipeg? Like, is it? I don't know how to phrase the question, but how is that working in Winnipeg?
Like,
Because
is it working out?
is it working out? That's the question.
For me, I think
Yeah.
my business is thriving in Winnipeg.
Oh, okay.
when I first started, I had a couple of like rejection. Like people were like, they're not familiar with the product, they're not familiar with their brand, but like I had to keep like proving myself that this brand is actually good. It's what you're trying it, and
Yeah.
since people started using them, I don't think I've gotten that much of a bad compliment on the brand. Everyone always give me good compliments on it.
Yeah.
And genuinely, if anyone have any like bad compliments on it, I try to look into it and see, oh, what can I do to better the brand? Like,
Yeah.
if it's one person, I look into it. But like, if I'm getting consistent,
Yeah.
like bad review, then I go look into it and like fix where the
You
issues
make
coming
adjustments
from.
and
Yeah.
everything. It's all part of business, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
how about you for the makeup?
For the makeup, when I got here, I actually met my aunt. Like I have an auntie here, so like she actually helped me to like navigate the business world in Winnipeg because she's a businesswoman.
Yeah.
So like she introduced me to her friends. Like on the first day, not like on the first day, but like the first day I met her, I basically sold all my products that I took there. So
Mad.
like, so I have support from her. I have support from my friends, from my audience.
Yeah.
So like in Winnipeg, like currently I'm kind of on a break because like it has been hard, a bit difficult for me to balance everything.
Yeah.
But like in Winnipeg, when I was still there, like it was thriving, but like, we could always do better. But yeah, it was thriving.
No, I feel you guys, and I can't even imagine. You guys, I have to keep listing everything. Athletes, like students, business owners, like you guys are doing content creation, influencer, like you guys are doing a lot of things here. Like this is a lot of things, and then balancing it is going to be really, really difficult. As a student, for me, I'm just going to be honest with everyone. Most of the time I'm broke, and I have business ideas that I want to implement. How did you get yourself from that stage of, okay, I have no money to put into my business to actually starting a business? Like, how did you get to that part?
For me, I didn't want to ask my parents.
Okay.
So I worked into like saving towards starting my business. It took me 2 years to save to start
Wow.
a business because for extensions you can't buy in smaller quantity because once you start the demand is going to be big, and like I needed to order. My first order was 5,000 pieces.
Jesus.
I need a large
I don't-
amount of money to like start
Damn.
that. So I started saving when I knew that, okay, this is something I want to do. So it took me 2 years to start it, and once I got the right quantity and the quality, I started.
You just moved from there.
Yeah.
Anything you want to add to that, Michelle? We are giving Annie this one. You're giving Annie this round.
Me? How did I say? Me, I had a lot of support from my
Yeah.
mom. Because my mom, she's always like, oh, Michelle, you have to be independent, So like when I told her that like this is something I want to do, like she really backed me up, like she supported me. So when I started, like I had like that support from my
Oh, I
mom.
feel you.
So like after I made like the orders from my first like for my first launch, that was when I reinvested into the business with like I had
whatever
support.
you-
Thank you, mommy. But yeah, I had support from my mom.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So basically, I like both of what you guys. What am I saying? I like what both of you have said, because you mentioned 2 years. When you said me 2 years, in my head I was like, it's 2 years to save. I would have spent that money.
I
real
said it's
quick.
actually not
I'm
easy.
actually
6.
very independent when it comes to saving.
And Annie's very disciplined. She's a very
Because-
disciplined girl.
Because I'm just reminded me of what Esther said when Esther was here. Esther was like, she loves planning things. She puts things in a PDF. Like, I was just like, how can you say that kind of thing? You love planning. You can put someone's life in a PDF. I was like, that's serious, though. And then
And that's very true.
I didn't even doubt her. The way she said it seems like she has put a lot of people's lives in PDFs. So, and then you come here and you say you save for 2 years. Like, how do you guys even do these things? Like, this is just all amazing for me to hear. And then he's also like, people might think that, okay, some people supporting you that's the end of it, right? I feel like you still had a lot to do.
yeah.
Like,
Even
if
if you have support, you still have a lot.
you still a lot
You
to do.
still
'Cause
have to put in the work. You still have to like, you have to do.
Yeah.
You have to be active.
You have to be-
you have
because
to
there's
make
even
things
pressure
work.
now,
Yeah,
right?
like oh my god, I
Exactly.
don't want to disappoint
you don't want to
anybody.
disappoint the people that, because
Yeah.
everybody's out here happy, hyping you. You can do it, and then you're not going to flop. Like, come on, you can't even. Well, like, yeah, like I said, like even the other support still comes with that pressure. You can't still just shake the pressure off. So it's still really amazing that even though you guys, like, it's not easy, you guys still went out and did it, right? But this is Winnipeg, right? Winnipeg is cold. No one is doing anything. So I love how this episode is going, because it's showing people that even though there's no motivation here. There are people that are actually still going out and doing amazing things. Let's talk about your being an athlete. We already spoke about it before the episode, but let's go back about it. So when you say you're an athlete, what exactly do you do? Tell us about yourself.
So I started in grade 9. I think that was 2014 or 15. I can't remember. But I started during that time. I went to University of Winnipeg Collegiate. There's an high school in University of Winnipeg.
Uh-huh.
So I went there. The school wasn't really into track and field.
That's my school, though. That was my
You
school.
guys don't even have a track team.
I don't represent them anymore. I'm done with that school.
I went to the high school.
Oh, congratulations to you.
You went to the high school, yeah?
Yeah, so I went to the high school. I was the only one going to practice, and we had a track team. I didn't understand it, so I had to look for. No, I didn't understand.
God,
and
University of Winnipeg.
Practice was by 6:50 a.m. So
Yeah.
I was the only one at practice with my coach.
So, like, as per the teammates were not serious.
They were not
This
serious.
is just to show you how disciplined Annie is. Imagine at that age, 6:50.
6:50.
You're not going to see me there.
I'm sure it was
Now
dead
what
winter.
happened
I'm
now?
sure it was like deep in the winter.
Never
but
that deep. But you can see, when
like, it's
when she
something
sets her mind to something.
Bro, nothing can stop her. Sorry
So
for
I had
interrupting
to
your
look
story.
for a way to like help myself better. So
Mm-hmm.
I joined a club, Winnipeg Optimus Athletics, which I coach now.
Oh.
Mad. Only one Enny in this
She's just
Winnipeg.
busting my
She's just
Enny of
busting my
Canada.
head. In any of Canada. Sorry, continue. She's like, don't worry, calm down. More to come.
So
Continue.
I joined Winnipeg Optimus. I did a little bit of track in Nigeria with like running and long jump, but it was here I got to know what triple jump was. I didn't even know what triple jump was.
Oh, yeah.
Triple jump is my main event now.
Okay.
Basically, like the club in Winnipeg right now.
Michelle, you hear what I'm hearing?
Yeah, I know, we know.
We know, okay. You know, okay.
So I've been doing the track and field since then. Joined Winnipeg Optimus. I joined Bison. We've been going for nationals, Canada Games, U Sport.
Nice. Like,
Yeah.
you hype yourself small. Tell us the things you've won. Hype yourself small. Don't worry, it's
If
allowed.
you see our
This
medals,
year-
If I see it, I'm not even. I already know.
if you see her,
I got my first Canada West Championship medal this year. I got bronze in triple jump, which is my main event.
Okay.
I could have gotten a medal in new sport, but there's always how do I say? There's always a setback before you get to your main goal.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
There's Canada Games this year, which I'm going to be doing in
Okay.
August in Niagara.
Okay.
So I'm hoping for a better chance this year, like for Canada Games this
Don't
summer.
worry.
And my last year in U of M, I'm going to also try to get the gold medal for Canada Games and U Sports.
She has. You said she has a lot, right? And she's still going for more. That's just interesting. If only I could run. If I knew, I would have been doing triple jump and everything. Before the episode, guys, Michelle told us that she runs too. I'm putting you on
that
the
was
spot.
just a joke.
She
There is no need. I actually used to run at some point in my life. Yeah, I used to run when I was in high school.
that is so big. If we fact check it, it will be true.
It's just some specific people you have to ask. Like, not everybody will be able to back me up.
Can I ask which high school did you go to?
Caleb, I went to Caleb
Caleb.
International College.
I know some people there now. I know
Yeah,
how to.
but like, it's not everybody that knows this about me.
It sounds like you're lying, though. It sounds like you're lying.
I just want to say one thing for
Okay.
content creation creators in Winnipeg.
Okay.
Like, don't let Winnipeg kill your vibe and your dreams. Winnipeg is a killer of hopes and dreams.
Also, that goes for models too.
Yeah, you have to also like try to like travel out of Winnipeg once in a while to see that there's more to life than the city. Like, it was actually when I traveled back to Nigeria, when I visited like Vancouver, that I realized that this city is actually making me not dream big, and it's just killing my vibe. So like, there's actually more to life. Like, this city is not the end of the world. So like, keep going. Everybody, not only content creators, like everybody,
Everybody,
like
whatever you're
students,
doing.
whatever you are doing, like, this city is not the end of the world. Like, you know, and you can even make the most in this city. Actually,
telling
like,
you.
can actually do really good in this city. So like, don't let your city, define where you'll be.
Exactly.
But yeah,
And then the funny thing
only if
is
it's
that
a good city, sha.
Only if it's a good city.
I know a lot of like
So Winnipeg is a bad
colored
city.
models specifically coming to ask me how do I do it, like how did I join my agency. It's like it's a lot of dedication and it's not easy because they would rather give it to
The others.
the others than like
Yeah,
us.
you
Like,
said the others. I feel what you mean.
They don't consider us as first or priority. So like, don't give up. Just hang in there. The right person will look for you.
Everything will work out at the end, right?
Yeah.
As long as you keep on putting the work. The funny thing is that before we end every episode, I was supposed to ask you, okay, well, then you just said it. But I mean, what can we do about that? Nothing.
Sorry. If you ask me, I might still have something else.
I know you. I know you should have like 3 or 4 things to say. Now that we're actually at the end of the episode, give us what we do with guests is like we ask the guests give us one random fact. It doesn't even have to be inspiration, just anything random. Like this is like basically your final word for the show. Let me just give you an example. The first episode we did, Jboy here told us that okay, his random fact is that the length of here to here is this your arm, right? I don't even know what this is. This is your arm. Here to here is the size of your feet.
Oh, I
was
didn't
like,
know that.
that's round. That was so random. I was like, why do you even find this kind of information? But like throughout the season, we've been asking guests, okay, give us something random. You can use something inspiration that's random. Just something, whatever comes to your head. Someone to said Sierra Leone jollof rice better than Nigerian jollof rice.
I have one. I just left class, so I have one.
Okay.
Your left limbs and your right limbs are not equal.
Yeah.
How is that possible?
You can check. They're not equal.
We should go and Google. Is that possible? Like, how is that? Nah, that doesn't sound true.
Where is your limb?
Stop. We both use Sony cameras. Stop. You would not do that to me.
Because it was like, wait, just,
You would not do that to
Oh my
me.
God, I'm so sorry. But yeah, where's it?
I will pass that question. Please, can you have your own run? I don't think that. Emeka, you cut that part out later. So what's your own random fact?
It's like, I can't think of anything.
Don't be that person. Don't be that person. You can do it.
Random fact. I don't know. What's the name of that show that everybody likes? That they wear the mask and everything. Bella Ciao.
Bella Ciao. Oh, Money Heist.
Yeah, it's very boring.
On my grind for the paper, set shit down for the danger. Just switch sides, just for tonight. On my wildest behavior, I just want a good time, no questions. Just wanna roll with emotion. Just for tonight, free up your mind. We just want love and attention.